All right, team, welcome to your first weekly video brief. So this is for week one, for those of you that will be performing the workouts in the gym. So looking at this first week, the focus for this week is familiarization. I'm going to use an analogy for you guys, and I hope this helps. So some of these exercises you may have done, some you may not have done. What we want to do in week one, so these first four workouts, imagine, if you will, a field of tall grass. All right. Now, what happens if you take a path and walk through that field of tall grass? You'll knock down some of the grass, right? You'll create a subtle path. What we want to do is go through that a few times. The more we walk through that path, the more beaten down the grass gets, right? And now we've got like a walkable trail. So in that same way, that's what this first week serves as, is we're going to learn the movement patterns. We're going to expose our body to them, and we're going to start to walk that path a little bit. Then in the following weeks, after that path has opened up, it's been cleared a little way, we're familiar with it, there's space to move, then we can bring in the load, right? And then we can bring in our heavy weights and walk them down the path with us. So we can bring our, intensity and weight once the path has been created. So that's a big focus for this week. It's also to find baselines for these weights, knowing with these movements that you guys are going to progress. You might have to do more weight. You might have to do more reps. You might have to do more sets. There's going to be different ways that you'll be challenged, but you need to work these first couple weeks, especially with your big lifts, the squat, the bench, the deadlift, stuff like that, at a light to moderate weight. All right, you can make it harder with intensity. You can put forth more effort into the latter exercises in the workout, but choose your weights wisely. We also want to work out the kinks this week. What exercises can you do? What exercises can't you do? What do you have access to? Are there any modifications or substitutions we need to make in your program? So you guys will have the responsibility of providing us with that feedback, right? Let us know if there's something that didn't work this first week. Another thing for you to think about is taking your time through the warm-ups and the prep pieces. Try to familiarize yourself with those. There's also cool-down pieces at the end. You guys can put as much time into those as you want. I would encourage you to do that. All right, let's try to be all the way comprehensive and intentional when it comes to these workouts. So we have time to go through the warm-up thoroughly. We have time to hit the weights, and then we have a little bit of time at the end to go through some comfortable positions, try and relax and increase our mobility. All right, so week one, I know we're all excited to get out of the gate hot. Something that's going to be important in this challenge, and I'll try to keep reminding you guys about this, is momentum, acceleration. So that's what we want to do. We don't want to come out hot and hit a wall, especially with strength training, especially with these progressions. We want to slow play it. So be patient this week. Let the heavier weights come down the line. Know that there's more work ahead, and think of right now, let's get familiar and let's build some momentum going forward. All right. So as you guys look through these workouts, you'll see each one has 3 sections. So your view will look a little different, but you'll have a prep section in the workout. There will be an icon over here for you guys to look at the notes. All right, so each section will have some notes. That's especially important when you get to the train section. So these are your lifting parts of the workout. Make sure that you look at those notes. All right, another obligation for you guys to fulfill before you get into your week of workouts. Watch these videos and then go through the app and look at the workouts. See what exercises you're not familiar with, and then you need to watch maybe the demonstration videos for, or ask questions about beforehand, right? We want to be ready when it comes time to go to these workouts. So don't want to be watching a video for the first time when we're trying to fit our workout in, and then realize that we can't do that exercise or something doesn't work there. So stay ahead of the curve there. Use that Sunday or your weekends to look ahead during the week, and let's get it, guys. So week one, I'm super excited. Bridget's ready. We're really excited to start getting feedback from you guys, and that's a huge thing. I'm going to keep reiterating that. All right, let us know how this stuff's going. Leave notes, right, when you're tracking your weights. Use a section in there for notes. You can put how many times you did it, and then you can put in notes how it felt. Okay, so don't be afraid, especially on that back squat, the bench press, and the deadlift, to leave that in there and work hard on that tempo and the intensity. All right, your job this week is to practice that RPE. All right. How many reps do you have left in the tank when you finish your sets? Ask yourself that question. Be deliberate and intentional, and work hard to maintain the tempo, and ask questions about that stuff if you guys don't understand. All right. That's your week one in a nutshell. Let's get it.